What happens when you eat someone's food without their permission and then you try to kill them, but you don't finish the job? Well, that's exactly what happened to Vladimir Markov. Come with me and let me take you a little story about forgotten history. All right, so I'm gonna do this story as I work out because I'm trying to two birds, one stone this shit. So the year is 1997, and the Soviet Union is over. Russia, the wars are done. All that good stuff is over. So in comes Vladimir Markov. So now, because of everything that's been going on in the war, a lot of people are pretty much fammed. A lot of people are hungry. They're starving. There's not a lot of ways to make money because the economy is some shit at the time. So Vladimir, what him and most people did during this time was they were fishermen. They did a lot of trade, like, I'll give you a tree if you give me a chicken leg, like casual old school stuff. And another thing they used to do back then was they used to poach. Pretty much they used to shoot animals and then take like their skin and all that and either sell it or eat it or whatever reason they need to. So during this time of unrest, the Russian government banned a lot of weapons. Arguably so, a lot of people are hungry. We don't want a lot of people who have guns. So a lot of people do not have guns during this time. No guns mean no bullets. So how are people hunting? They make their own. So Markov makes his own bullets. There are these little wooden bullets and they get the job done is what you got to do. People are improvising. So this one day, Markov is going on a hunt with his dog and they're like trekking through snow. It's so fucking unfortunate. So they're trekking through snow, trekking along, and then he spots something. It was a dead animal laying in the ground. So Markov looks left, he looks right, and he's like, what the fuck? So he rolls up to the dead animal and he sees that it's a fresh kill. Like it just happened not that long ago. So Markov looks around and goes, it must be my lucky day. With everything going on, he was like, fuck it. He's not going to question it. He's not going to think twice about it. So he decides that he's going to take the animal. So at this point, Markov decides that he's going to carve the animal out. As he's carving the animal, he hears a noise behind him. And when he looks back, he sees a fucking tiger. Of course, that fresh kill belongs to the fucking tiger. So instantly, Markov takes the animal that he's already cut up and packed up in his bag, and he decides to run. Obviously, the tiger comes after him. At this point, Markov takes his gun and fires a couple of rounds at the tiger, hitting him. And the tiger runs away. So now Markov is like, fuck yes, I just found food. I just shot and killed a tiger. I am on cloud motherfucking 9. So after this is over, Vladimir heads home. And his house is kind of like a hut. It's not like a 4-brick wall or anything. It's kind of like just a hut in the snow. So he gets home, he's happy, he puts down all his stuff, and he decides to go visit one of his friends and tell him what happened. So after Vladimir is out, he's visiting his friend. The night kind of runs late and he decides to go home. When he gets back to his hut, he is met with a shocking discovery. One, his stuff is all fucked up. His clothes, his hut, the food is gone. It's all fucked up. And when he looks down, he notices tiger tracks. So not only did the tiger not die, but the tiger also followed his scent and tracked him to his house and destroyed all his shit. Whew, my God, that was tiring. So at this point, Vladimir is terrified. He just came home late at night and all his stuff is fucked up and destroyed. So he's like, damn, maybe the tiger is still nearby. I can't stay here tonight. It's unsafe. So he decides to go back to the friend's house that he was with the whole time. And while he was there, he told his friend about what happened, how the tiger came and fucked all his shit up. So his friend goes, yo, if the tiger can find you at your house, he might find you here too. I don't think it's safe for you to be here and I don't want you here, so you should leave. So his friend kicks him out. His friend kicks him out and it's like, I don't want you to stay here. I got a family here to protect and shit. So Vladimir decides to go to another friend's house. We'll call him friend number 2. So This is eyewitness reports. What happens now is in the morning, because this is the second day now, friend number one who had kicked Vladimir out, when he woke up, he said he found tiger tracks all across his property later that night. So that means the tiger followed Vladimir to that friend's house. So I guess that friend was right to kick him out. I have no idea. It all depends on how you look at it. So now is day two. Vladimir has been hiding out at his other friend's house, friend number two. So he thinks, you know what, fuck it. I think it's clear. It's time for me to go back home now. It's time for me to go back home. So on his way back home, as Vladimir is approaching his hut, which is messed up at this point, the tiger had been in the hut the whole time waiting for him. So as soon as Vladimir approached and got closer, the tiger leaped out, killed Vladimir's dog, and then killed Vladimir also, and drug his body out into the woods and ate him. So after the tiger dragged Vladimir's body out into the woods and ate him, that was kind of the end of it. Later on, his friend number two obviously reported him missing. When the cops came to investigate, they saw the horrific scene and they deemed that, yes, the tiger did attack him and kill him. And that was kind of the end of the story, till 2 days later, another individual was in the woods hunting and was killed and eaten by the same tiger also. So at that point, the village was like, okay, so this tiger has a taste for human flesh. We have to do something about it. So they organized a search party. They went and found the tiger and they killed him. And when they killed him, they had found the bullet that Vladimir had shot him with earlier was lodged into his head. But because it was a wooden bullet and not homemade, it didn't kill him and it wasn't a fatal shot. So, but yeah, that was the story of animals having long-term memories and revenge.